Normally, I have just gotten Jax up and provided breakfast, and I get to sit down for like 50 minutes, 45 minutes. But I am rolling up to the school for a volunteer breakfast. And I will hopefully leave the school and take Jax to school and then come back to the school. Whee! And we're back. Here we are. I made it home to get Jax. Got Jax to school. The nurse, as Danny had warned me, he did Friday's drop off, asked if we could work on carrying the backpack, make it lighter, and ask PT to practice that. We'll see. With a new injury, we'll see. Wednesday's our next PT day. I did warn her that Wednesday sounds like it's going to be a rainy day, and that neither myself nor PT have any ideas on how to get around using the wheelchair versus the crutches on the wet, slippery tiles. I was like, unless you have a suggestion. She moved straight into the backpack spiel. Anyway, I'm gonna get in there because chances are it's not cleaned up yet from the breakfast. When you have lunch group thing, it's called a luncheon. Is it a breakfast? It's not a brunch because that's indicates it's partway between breakfast and lunch. I don't know. Breakfast gathering. All right, happy Monday. Oh my goodness, friends. The things we do for our kids. Jax has an art unit coming up, and I meant to take care of this weekend, but I didn't put it on my calendar. If it's not on my calendar, I forget. But the teacher's asking the students to go to like a creek and dig up dirt, a grocery bag's worth of dirt, and then let it dry in the sun and then bring it in. But it's due tomorrow. Danny messaged me in the middle of my shift. Did you get that dirt? He's busy still trying to figure out how to build the stairs. So I'm like, okay, I'll figure it out after work. And I told Sebastian, hey, we have a mission, we need to get dirt. But then I'm driving home, it's 1 o'clock. And I'm like, if I wait for Sebastian, we have 30 minutes until I have to get in my car and into Carline. So that's not enough time to get to a creek. I can't just park next to one. They're all a walk. And so I have to go now. Or we have to go after Carline, which would be at like 4:30. I'd probably have to drop Jax off. Even though Danny wishes Jax would be involved, there's no way I'm getting Jax on crutches up to a creek. Or down to a creek, probably. It's not happening. So I need to do it. There was even a bit in the email, if you can't do it, please speak with a peer about getting some. So she's probably said something like that. And Jax hasn't mentioned asking a friend. Probably just said my mom said she'll do it. So here I am. I have decided, even though ideally they want you to go to these bigger parks near the Patuxent and dig it up there. I don't even know if this is illegal. Like, what am I doing? Am I going to get in trouble? I've got a bag with grocery bags and a spade and bug spray. Because bugs are going to eat me alive as soon as I go near water. I just changed. I was in a dress. We're not doing that. That's like easy access up my legs for all the buggies. Probably should have put on some boots. But I haven't even eaten lunch. I just grabbed a drink and the little bit of fruit I had shoved in my bag as a snack to bring to work, and headed back out the door. But then as soon as I got halfway through the neighborhood, I got the alert that our groceries were being delivered, because today I had set them up and they have 2-hour windows, and the only window I can do without waiting till evening is 1 to 3. I get home at like 1:10 and I leave around 3 to get in the car line. So I turned around and I got them inside and put the cold things away and then dashed back out. And here I am. And I'm going to hope that along one of these little creeks I can dig up some dirt. A whole grocery ass bag full. And then get it home so I can start putting it in the sun and hope Sebastian's not mad that I couldn't wait for him. That was a pain in the butt. Hopefully I don't have bug bites. We'll find out tomorrow or maybe tonight. It takes a while for me to have an allergic reaction to them. But I felt like I was doing illegal things, and it was also really difficult because one spot would be too rocky or there'd be roots everywhere, or yeah, it was just mostly roots and rocks. There's some seashells in one spot. But 3 out of the 4 places I dug were not great, and I was just getting tiny little bits of dirt, but every little bit adds up. I was trying to pull out the big rocks because it served me no purpose bringing them home when the big rocks had to be out already. And I didn't want to go deeper than like the size of like a cereal bowl, I guess, because I needed to be able to loosely fill it back in. And the rain that's coming in a day or two can kind of smooth it into just a depression. The best spot I found was the spot I was thinking of. It's more exposed if people are walking by, though a lot of kids play with the dirt at times there. I managed to get a few minutes where nobody passed me until I was like getting up, but it just looked like I had a drink and a grocery bag with me. No evidence was spotted of my shovel that I put in my bag. But there's a place where like the roots of trees were making all these different little shelves, and it looked like somebody had already dug into there, so maybe they got their dirt there, but they had taken off the rocky top layer for me, so I was able to get about half of my dirt from there, and then put a lot of my discard, my rocky chunks in to fill the hole back up. There's one more spot after that. That was the seashell spot, to just try and get a little bit more, and I was just digging here and there. I just didn't want to disturb the environment, you know? And yeah, I had to do about a half-mile walk to get there and back, I think. Maybe it was like 3/4 round trip. I got home right as Sebastian was getting home, and he helped me go through it to get the medium-sized rocks out And we also saved 2 worms and relocated them to our yard. And got a lot of little tiny tree roots and bits of mulch and twig out and spread it out on a bag inside a box in the backyard in a sunny spot so it could dry. And then we had to wash up and pack up and head to the car line. Sebastian didn't have to, but he wanted to. He likes to pull up the extra row of seats in the back of my car and use my hotspot to watch YouTube videos and eat food. It was a really nice, breezy, cool sit in the car line. I was a little worried that the sun would bake us, but it wasn't bad at all. And there was this cross breeze going through the car that was just really, really nice and pleasant. Didn't really want to turn it back on when it was time. But I had to eat lunch there, which was 2 tiny little guacamole cups with corn chips and a slice of raspberry lemon loaf. That was all I could grab in the 2 minutes I had to get out the door again. And then Caroline got Jax home. Sebastian headed straight out to play, and I headed back to stir the dirt, make sure it was dry, and I got out some small rocks that I was able to find after it started crumbling even more because it was drying. I'm calling it good enough. It's like slightly cool to the touch, but mostly dry. And I put it in the gray grocery bag they kept insisting on it being in. I don't know why she was saying gray grocery bag, but luckily I had some in my to be recycled bag stash. It's not full, but it's a lot, so hopefully it's good. I seriously couldn't get any more than that. I hope they're not making like a life-size bust or something. It's enough for like a bowl or I don't know. It's heavy. It's a lot. I don't know if Jax has to carry it around all day, or whoever's helping Jax has to carry it around all day. But yeah, I stirred that up, got the rocks out best I could, and when I say stir, I'm like hacking at it too. And then I bundled it up in the gray bags and cleaned up. And I just sat down. And this is the first time I'm sitting down anywhere except my car since 8:45 when I got up from the school cafeteria bench to leave the volunteer appreciation breakfast. Definitely the first time my booty has been sitting here. It's lovely. But I need to figure out dinner soon. Danny has made progress, but now there's a problem again. So he's not happy. And I desperately need some lotion. My hands hurt so bad because I keep washing the dirt off them. Alright. I want to go, but dirt is acquired. It's better than nothing. Hello. Welcome to bedtime. I just took a bath and put on my PJs, and I gotta get Sebastian to bed, but laying up clothes for tomorrow. And yeah, Tuesday tomorrow, so it is office day. I think that's it. Office day, and then subbing in the cafeteria, which is pretty much every day till the rest of the year unless I'm busy, because we only have 2 official full cafeteria monitors. And I think that's it. I don't have to get groceries. I do need to get some midweek stuff because I get certain things at a different store, but we're good for now. I would love to add some more sub positions, but they're just not coming up, and I think because they need me so badly in the office, they're not gonna come, or in the cafeteria, they're not gonna come and pull me from there. I'm not extra right now. But yeah, the day was fine. lunch shift was fairly normal. My two friends, we held it together. There were moments, but we held it together. I have another friend in 5th grade who's very sensitive, and he was having a hard time today, to the point where I took him out to the hall just for some calm down time until his teacher arrived. It's hard, man, being a kid. Your emotions are so big. But yeah, it was fairly normal. And you know the rest of the day. Dirt chaos. I'm pretty sure I fell asleep in my chair trying to watch a couple more videos before I figured out dinner, because it was a lot later. And the same video was on, and it was just a short on YouTube. So I'm like, oops. I just haven't been sleeping well because my mouth hurts a lot and wakes me up. But yeah, I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for tuning in. Stay safe, be kind, and don't forget, wash your hands.